What is up, everybody? This is Lyle, No Hippie Trucking and Transportation, coming at you from the Woodhull Travel Plaza in Woodhull, Illinois, I-74, exit 32. If you ever happen to be in the area and want to get away from that name brand truck stop stuff, give this place a shot. It is, let me tell you what's going on. My trailer isn't reporting that I have my reefer set correctly, so this thing's been going off every 15 minutes for like the last 2.5 days or something like that. So anyway, that's a pain in my ass. But anyway, get away from that, you know, name brand truck stop type stuff. There's a pilot across the highway, so I did roll over there earlier, took a shower right quick, and then moved over here. A lot of parking over here, a lot more than even the pilot across the way. But I did a video yesterday, and basically it was like, are things getting bad at Prime and stuff like that? And listen, that was just supposed to be a shot across the bow, you know what I'm saying? Maybe to kind of wake people up. You know, I had somebody in my comments, and I did not take this personally or anything like that, because I felt that what he was saying was correct. He said, so talking about people's finances now might be a little bit too late. And one thing that I will tell anybody that's kind of newer to this channel is I've been trying to preach, you know, financial responsibility for the last 3 years, you know, 3.5 years on this channel. So it's not really new. And the reason I'm putting this video out is somebody had left a comment saying, you know, kind of like, oh man, maybe I should have waited to come to Prime. No, listen. First of all, if things do get bad, and I said this a long time ago, and now there's a lot of owner-operators that might be going out of business because they did not think this, you know, take the same thought pattern as I take, is the best time to get in business is when business is down. You base your business model around a down market, and then the only thing that can happen is it goes up from there. Now, I'm not even going to say that we're in a bad market, about to be in a bad market. You know, I was just trying to let people become aware that these are things that might be happening. Now, are they going to happen? I don't know. I really don't know. One thing I will tell you is I'm not concerned about it. I'm more concerned about them getting some people to handle live dispatch calls at midnight and 1 o'clock in the morning than I am what this freight market's looking like. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot more things that I think about and concern myself with than what is the future of the freight market. Because one thing I do know is, even if it goes down, how noticeable is it going to be? You know, people were saying it was going to go down before. You know what? If I listened to everything people were saying, you know, one of my first 7 or 8 videos, once I got out on my own, somebody said I was going to be going broke and eating top ramen noodles by now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to prepare everybody. And this could be if the market was perfectly good. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with any impending doom or anything like that. I do not see that happening. And I just happen to be a scholar of the past, you know what I'm saying? And the past doesn't always repeat itself, but there was a shot across the bow, like back in the day when the government shut down. And then, you know, this recession that we had in 2008. You know, I was just recovering from my situation kind of in that time frame, and I said, I will never put myself in this position again. And I'm telling you this so you don't have to put yourself in that position. I mean, I've done very well since 2008, but man, I can't even imagine how much I'd be killing it if I didn't have that slight hiccup in 2008. And even then, it wasn't necessarily the market that necessarily doomed me. It was just, you know, it was just the fact that I wasn't prepared. So when I do videos like this, or I tell you, you know what, delay gratification, you know, it takes discipline to, you know, not buy everything I want. You know, I have people that I know don't have the shit I got that's talking about going out and buying $70,000, $80,000 trucks and all this kind of stuff. And I'm just like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Chill out. You don't need it. You're like on the road fucking 26 days a month. What do you need it for? Rent a truck, rent a Ferrari, rent whatever you want when you come off a home time. But, you know, beside the point. I'm just trying to help people learn from my mistakes. Stay prepared. You know what? You don't got to get prepared if you stay prepared. Now, like I said, I'm personally not concerned about the market. My fleet manager didn't send me these messages that I heard about. And to me, I kind of look at it in, you know, I think that a fleet manager that maybe sent the one message where it was like, you know what, if you're having all these safety issues and you're not delivering on time, maybe you need to go work for a competitor. Maybe that was a way to just wake people up. Like, you know what? Maybe I've been late a couple times. Maybe I have had a couple safety violations. You know what? Maybe I need to worry about my job. I think that was the case more than it was worrying about freight market, stuff like that. So, if it happens, it happens. But I don't think it's going to take that big of a bite out of Prime's freight market. Could possibly be a little less income. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. I haven't felt it thus far. I didn't feel it during the pandemic. I didn't feel it like before the pandemic in 2000, whatever that year was. Oh, it was supposed to be so bad then, and everybody was saying I was going to go broke. Not everybody. A few people were saying I was about to go broke and the market was about to go down, all this kind of stuff. Never happened. And you know what? To get on that, what happened in 2007, 2008 hit me in such a big way that I said I will never be caught like this again. So I'm prepared. Listen, it could come to I've already made all the money I need to off these 2 trucks that I got now. If worse came to worse, I could walk away from this and still say, you know what? I gained financially and then just go on. Could I make it without the trucking industry? I could go off and do, like, I'd be fine without it. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be what I want to do. It wouldn't be like I would be setting myself up for future goals. But if the trucking industry stopped today and I didn't have a job today, I would be fine. And I probably wouldn't get another actual job. You know what I'm saying? So that's because I prepared myself for it. So I'm just throwing this out there, or I threw that video out there to prepare people's minds, because that Harley that's in your driveway, if you don't have your other finances set up and the market takes a turn, ain't gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, shit, it's hard. Man, it is hard. You don't think I like Dodge Charger Hellcats? I can go out and buy one now. You know what I'm saying? You don't think I like F-350, you know, Dodge Ram 3500s? I love all that shit. But it takes discipline to delay that gratification until everything is set up. Now, I'm a little bit further along. I'm trying to set myself up for an easy retirement. And if for some reason something happens to me, I'm not one of these guys that's out here talking about, I'm trying to build generational wealth for my kids. No, fuck that. You know what? They got to build their own. But if something happens to me and my wife along the way, then that would get passed on to them a little bit earlier. Not like it wouldn't be passed on anyway, but I'm not going out of my way to try to, you know, set them up. I mean, they got to handle their own business, you know what I'm saying? But my knuckles are a little ashy. Just got out of the shower. Didn't throw on that, you know, Cornhusker lotion yet, but I will. But anyway, that's it. Picked up a 2-stop load. Picked up the load out in Kansas, dropped off the first load in St. Louis. Jesus Christ. If you ever stop off at Lucky, I don't even know the name, some Lucky place is a Asian, like, warehouse that delivers to Asian markets. Listen, if you happen to go there, read the reviews, okay? Luckily, I read the reviews. I don't do it all the time, but one of the reviews said you cannot nose into this place. You just can't, like, be like, oh, there it is, let me just make a left turn. No, you gotta back in off the street into this place, and then back into a spot. And this place is so old school that they had to manually guide you in. And then there was a guy that was like, because you didn't back all the way up to the dock. That's how old school it is. You backed up to a certain area, then they put like their own little plate on it and did that. But man, that was a little bit of work, especially in the nighttime. But we got that done. We're going to deliver this second drop off in Coal Valley, Illinois. Supposedly that's going to be another small place where you got to do all kinds of gymnastics to get into the door. But I'll take a load like this. It has all these complicated backs and all this kind of stuff. And listen, it's like noon. I don't deliver this until 11 a.m. tomorrow. And I'm 23 miles away, so this is some good relaxation. There is nothing better than being able to relax on a load, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, that is about it. Just wanted to kind of put that out there. Listen, I'm not concerned about it. I'm just trying to preach the same thing with maybe a little bit more information than I've had before. Is it going to happen? Is it not going to happen? I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen. I'm not concerned about it. You don't be concerned about it either. One step forward at a time, and you'll get where you need to go. Anyway, I'd like to thank you guys for stopping by No Hippie Trucking and Transportation. As always, comment, subscribe, and I'm out.